Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Yes, so royal celebration as our Lion of Odua announced to our jewel that, she is very safe right now. All the obstacles have been removed. Report reaching us right now is that the Lion of Odua has announced to, our jewel of inestimable values family that, the obstacle has been removed. He spoke with a tone that carried both relief and uncertainty. It was not the kind of announcement that came with, drumming or ceremony. It was like a father finally telling his in-laws, your daughter is fine now. For months, there's been fear, tension, and uncertainty surrounding the jewel, and the family of the jewel has been really, scared also. Is this going to happen again? What happened to her before? Will it happen again? Is she going to be safe now? Is she going to be fine now? They say our jewel's family have been questioning. The palace had been full of talk. The elders had been restless, and her family, in Akure, had been so worried that the constant, spiritual battles, envy from, co-wives and palace politics could overwhelm her. But now the Lion of Odua, told them with his own mouth that every obstacle against her had been removed, that the storm had passed, and that she was now safe. Her mother, who had carried much of the fear on her shoulders, listened with tears in her eyes. For a long time, she had worried whether her daughter was carrying more than she could handle. Like whether she was actually very fine, if she's still going to be fine, if they will come after her again, will they continue to do all of these things to hurt her? Our jewel's mother has been really worried though, even though on the outside, it seemed as though everything was taken care of. But the Lion, assured them, telling them plainly that, the jewel has been vindicated, using the name, the Lion and the Jewel, right? I'm just trying to get used to it. I hope you understand, right? Now, the family asked, a question because they needed to be sure. They wanted to hear not just promises, but concrete truth. They asked if the enemies who once rose against her were still a threat. And the Lion told them no, that what once stood against the jewel had been crushed completely. He reminded them of how different challenges had come in waves. Sometimes through women in, the palace, sometimes through those who were never comfortable with, the jewel's presence. But all those efforts failed. He said to them that today the jewel walks freely and none of those obstacles exist again. Now, why is the Lion saying this? The Lion is saying this because of this immunity removal, because it was successful. Right now, I keep saying this thing. I said, when a snake refuses to use its venom, little children will use it as rope to tie firewood. Now, the Lion had to use his venom. And right now, everyone has seen that, the snake had to use his venom. And right now, everyone saw that venom can really stink and hurt and all of that. Everyone has entered their cocoon. So they said the Lion's younger siblings who had often watched, their sister cry in silence, now smiled with relief. They could sense the Lion was not just giving word to calm them. He was, speaking from a position of authority, one that came after long spiritual battles and, palace decisions that were not easy. He told them that, our jewel, now had, as in, our jewel can have peace now. All of those obstacles are not there. They cannot even be there because they don't have the power anymore. Everything that gave them the authority they were using against the jewel has been removed completely. They cannot go after the jewel again. Like it cannot even happen. The jewel can sleep and rest and have, because the major problem has been, these three people basically Now, even the other one, Blo Blo, was there, but Blo Blo decided he wasn't doing again. So once these three people have been removed, it is almost like peace has come forever. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged rumors, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.